Hello loves, it is Dawn, the Barefoot Pagan, and today I wanted to talk about the act of magic and energy manipulation. But with all of my videos, I like to start out with a really quick disclaimer that I am not trying to preach to anyone, I am not trying to change anyone's beliefs, and I am not trying to influence you to believe what I believe. I am just sharing what I believe, and if you happen to find that speaks to your spiritual self, then awesome, you can believe that too. And if not, maybe you just find what I believe interesting or weird or quirky, and that's neat as well. So I am just sharing, I am not preaching, and I do not want to influence anyone in any way. I just want to share what I believe in, and if you have other ideas or contrasting ideas, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Make your own videos, share links to those. I love seeing other people's spiritual ideas, so feel free to share those. And without further ado, we will get into what my idea of magic is as a neo-pagan. So I think with paganism specifically, a lot of people relate magic to Wicca and witchcraft, which it is strongly used in that sense, and a lot of Wiccans and witches, whatever they may identify as, definitely use that word and use magic in a very similar way to the way that I believe magic is used. But I don't identify as Wiccan and I don't identify as a witch, but I do practice magic in a way, and I just kind of wanted to talk to you guys about how I practice magic within my own life. So I think the most important, just basic thing about magic is that it is the manipulation of energies around you. And I think you can unintentionally manipulate energies, and most of us do throughout our entire life and everything that we do. But when you focus all of those energies and you harness them and you utilize them for a specific purpose, I believe that is when you create magic, because you are taking everything within you and everything within the universe around you to just direct your energies in a certain way and draw something to you, whatever that may be. So first I want to say that I think you draw in the energies that you put out in the way that you feel, in the way that you speak to people and to the earth and to those around you, in the actions that you do. I think actions are like the loudest form of energy that can be returned to you, but just everything that you do and you feel and who you are as a person comes back to you. And I think if you are good and you believe in good and your thoughts are good as they can be, no one has perfect thoughts all the time. I definitely don't. I make mistakes on a daily basis, but I try really hard to be conscious about just being a good person and trying to do the right thing and keeping myself calm and inspired to just be a light in the world. And I believe that when you are that, you draw light into you. And when you are dark, you draw dark into you. Now, that doesn't mean that if you're in a dark place, you're drawing dark things to you. I think people can just be in a really rough spot mentally and still be a good person. You can be depressed and just really struggling to find your own inner light, but you can still be making the right decisions, and you can still not be intentionally hurting those around you. So in that way, you're still drawing light into yourself. It's just maybe that light isn't as strong because you don't have the energy to draw in all those stronger light energies, but you can get there. You can push yourself there. That's a separate video. The point is that I believe what you put out into the world, you're going to get back. Now, I also want to throw in the disclaimer that that doesn't mean you're going to get it back in the way you want it. That doesn't mean if you give someone $1, you're going to get $100 from someone back. It doesn't mean that the exact action that you put out there, you're going to get back. And I don't think that you should do good things with the expectation of karma, because that doesn't mean you're really doing a good thing, if you know what I mean. It just means that you were doing something for the recognition or the thank you or the return of that favor. And that's not truly doing a good thing. If you're doing a good thing, you're doing so with no intentions. You're just doing so because you want to be a good person. And I think that is how you truly put out good energies, is you smile at a stranger, you give something to a homeless person, and you don't have to tell the world about it. You just did that to help that person out because you wanted to. You volunteer somewhere because you want to, not because you want recognition. You just quietly do kind things. You don't need to speak about those things. You don't need acknowledgement. You don't even need a thank you. Doing anonymous good things is the best way to send good energies into the world and to get good back to you. But the point of the matter is that who you are and what you do comes back to you. I also believe that you can seek out energies. If you are having a tough time finding that light within yourself, you don't always have to pull good energies from yourself. You can pull good energies from those around you who are sharing their own good energies to you. You can pull good energies from the deities and gods that you believe in. If you practice Christianity, you can pray to a god. If you are like me and you believe in the energies of the earth, you can try to pull energies from the earth or fire or water or air or whatever spirits you may believe in. You can pull energies from the stars. You can pull energies from family members or friends who passed away, who you feel like they're still spiritually connected to you and want to give you those good vibes. So you can truly harness good energies from so many places, and you can draw those into you. You can also draw in bad energies to you. If you notice that you're just around people who are just really toxic and not kind and not good people, that starts to weigh on you, and that gets really heavy. And I believe that those are just those bad energies that you're either intentionally or unintentionally harnessing yourself, because whatever is around you, you tend to bring in. And you can consciously bring those in by seeking them out as well. You can find those good things or those bad things and bring those energies to you intentionally. You can do so unintentionally, but when you do so intentionally, that's the very first step of magic, is that you're drawing in those extra energies that you're going to be able to put back out into the world. Now, you can also ground energies. Everyone has bad energies. Everyone has sadness and anger and jealousy and anxiety. Everyone has those emotions. Everyone has negative thoughts. Everyone wants to get even sometimes. Everyone wants to see bad karma play out in front of them. Everyone gets angry. Everyone acts poorly on negative emotions. That is normal. That is human. But you can work to ground those energies. I'm not going to say that grounding always works and you're like immediately better, but you can just try to rid yourself of those energies. And some people do that by seeking out light or relief through art, through writing, through socializing, through meditation. For me personally, like literally just putting my feet flat on the ground or putting my hands flat on the ground and just feeling those negative energies leave me and just go into the ground and disperse and neutralize. Like I can visualize myself pulling all this like sludge out of myself and just pushing it away to where the earth can just cleanse it and take care of it, and we're in a better spot after that. So I really feel like just cleansing yourself of those energies and grounding yourself of those energies is a good place to start in magic as well, because you can pull in those positive energies and you can make room for those positive energies when you don't have negative energies taking up space within your aura. And then you can harness and hold energies. So whatever you're drawing energies from, whether it's a god that you're praying to or like a magic setup like you have, like Wiccans will often have an altar that they really feel brings magic forth to them, and they'll use specific things within that altar to draw magic to themselves, to draw energies to themselves. Whatever way that you're drawing those positive energies in, you can harness and you can hold those good energies, so then you can begin to direct them wherever you want them to go. So you can just start to feel like this light and this power within you that you can change whatever it is you want to change, and you can draw in all those positive energies and you can harness and hold them, and then you can direct those energies, and you can do so in like unintentionally or intentionally. So you can accidentally direct negative energy if you've been holding on to a lot of negative energy and maybe you have like an outburst on someone. You know, maybe you unintentionally let go of that energy at the wrong time, at the wrong place. You didn't ground it, you didn't get it where it needed to go in a healthy way, and it came out in a negative way. And that's okay, that happens to me, that happens to everyone. But you can learn how to really influence that, and you can learn how to intentionally use your energies. You can ground good energies, you can harness, and then direct good energies. Now, when you consciously direct good energies, or even bad energies, which would be black magic, but I believe you're practicing magic when you are directing energies. It can be black magic, which is not good magic, or it can be white magic, which is positive, happy, light magic. So you probably want to go with the light magic. I don't believe in doing dark magic. I think that it's possible, but I think that that's just drawing bad back into you. So why would you want to do that? That sounds really awful. So I stick more towards the light magic, and you can put those energies into a specific place. And I think kind of all religions preach this in a way, but with neo-paganism, with me, I use, I guess, spells in a way. I use tools around me, crystals, wands, just the energies of the earth, candles, things like that, to manipulate energies and then send them out into the universe to ideally return to me. But some people pray, and that's their way of sending energies to a god that they're hoping to have it returned to. And some people make wishes. Some people write down specific ideas, and that is a way of manipulating energies. Affirmations are a way of manipulating energies. You're drawing in this idea and you're putting it out there, and you're putting out those good energies with it in the hopes that those energies are returned to you. Now, I think the thing about energies is that they're not always going to return to you in the form that you hope they do, but you can get the ball rolling. You can put out the good energy, and you can be willing to accept it back in whatever way that it's going to come to you. And that's what magic is. For me, magic is putting out there this idea that I am going to be successful, putting out this idea that I am going to walk a life path that is meaningful, and I'm going to be able to help people, or I'm going to be able to get wherever I want to go or get what I want. Like right now, a big thing for me is I would really like to buy a home because I'm very interested in eventually fostering and adopting, but the current place that I'm in only has 2 bedrooms, and I'm already in the process of registering to foster and adopt, and they've told me I can take 2 kids along with my daughter, which would be fantastic, but my heart's really set on finding a sibling group, and if that's a path that I'm supposed to take, I will need a larger home to do that, so I can take in a larger sibling group that are typically a lot harder to find adoptive homes for. And this is like totally side note here. I'm giving you like my life story. But the point is that I'm really putting energy out into the world to help me find a home and to give me the tools I need in order to create that kind of physical stability for myself and my ideal future family. That's all I'm asking of the world right now, is to just give me what I need to draw in a home that's going to allow me to walk the life path that I truly feel I am supposed to. So yeah, that is kind of the magic that I'm doing in my life currently, and the energies that I'm putting out there, which is very personal, but that I believe is how you can as well. And I think every religion in their own way practices magic. But yeah, that's how I practice magic, and that is my idea of magic and how energies are manipulated, and basically how I define magic as a whole. As always, guys, thank you for watching, and in the next like 4 videos in this following month, I kind of want to focus on different types of energies and how I use those in my own magical experience. So if you're learning more, if you're interested in learning more about personally how I do magic and how I seek out and use those energies of the earth, then stay tuned for those videos, because I will be covering earth, air, water, and fire, and their 4 like spiritual properties and how I utilize those in magic within my own life. So I will see you guys in those upcoming videos, and thank you for watching this one.